buttermilk wasn't clean about these two. Like, I knew there was something about Scar that wasn't adding up. Like, we all knew that he didn't care for Mufasa. But that animosity he had for him, baby, that was deep. I mean, deep down in the belly.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, all the love in the world. Disney dropped the trailer to the prequel of Lion King. I watched it and some things confused me. I was like, what? What's going on here? The whole part where we found out that Mufasa is not Scar's brother. So he was adopted, and then, in the main part he became king. So that whole revelation to me was, I don't know how I felt. Like, seriously, I really don't know how I felt at that moment. It was like, okay, what for? Like, what's the essence of this whole discovery? Or are you guys playing with us or something? And there's so many other people that felt the same way I felt, or even worse than the way I felt. And I decided to share their reactions with you guys here on YouTube. Before we go into that, have you guys seen the trailer? What do you think about it? Like, what's your honest opinion? I want to know. I want to read your thoughts in the comment section. So let's watch some of those videos and then we'll be right back.
Man, if this ain't a huge reality check on how unfair life is, baby, I don't know what is. Like, I understand that this is just a trailer, but I knew it, okay? I knew it. I knew something in the buttermilk wasn't clean about these two. Like, I knew there was something about Scar that wasn't adding up. Like, we all knew that he didn't care for Mufasa. But that animosity he had for him, baby, that was deep. I mean, deep down in the belly. Like, he wanted blood. And I knew that type of vengeance could have just been off of some jealousy vibes. And I was right. Cause, sir, you mean to tell me that I found you floating on a river on a little twig? I bring you into my family. My royal blood. Hello. Family. I beg my parents to take you in. They finally say yes and adopt your crusty, dusty, ain't got a pot to piss in, any orphan self. I mean, they welcome you in. They treat you like a son. I treat you like a brother. And you just take my spot as the future Lion King? Like, your non-royal ass really just went up there and took what should have been mine? Now, realistically, that's not really that far-fetched in the animal kingdom. Like, that happens all the time. Plus, we don't know what exactly transpired between these two, like, in the middle of the movie. Like, Scar could have been moving crazy and Mufasa had no choice but to define his brother. But, y'all, we ain't talking about that, okay? We talking about Scar and how he really got gypped out of being the ruler of the doggone Pride Land. Like, whether he wrong or not, like, you gotta admit, that's crazy. Like, I've always had a small soft spot for Scar. And now that I've seen this trailer, which even this movie is called Mufasa, like, damn, poor Taka can't catch a break. I really feel bad for this poor baby. Like, he really was misunderstood. And I just feel like that's the story of my life for a lot of villains. I mean, yes, there are some that are just pure evil, but most of them, baby, there is a reason why they are the way they are. And people don't take the time to just listen. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna watch this movie when it come out. To be honest, I don't really want to because this definitely wasn't on my 2024 bingo card. And finding out that these two aren't really brothers really got me feeling some type of way, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna watch it and we'll just see how it goes.
I've just seen the trailer for Mufasa, and to find out that Scar insisted that Mufasa join the Pride and then Mufasa became king over him. Oh, this changes everything. Now, does this excuse him from killing his brother? Does it excuse him from terrifying his nephew, traumatizing him, and forcing him into exile at a young age? No. But it does add a layer of complexity to Scar, who, for all intents and purposes, is literally a cartoon villain. We just know that he's the bad guy and he sings his villainous songs, and we know that, he just, we get from what we've seen in the films that, he's a hater. He's just a hater. But now we know there's a bit more to the story. We know now that he is, in some ways, well, actually not in some ways, he is a tragic villain, because from what we see, he intended well, at least from the trailer. He was like, this orphan cub is alone, let's bring him into our fold. And you see in the trailer, what I'm assuming is his dad, is like, no, we don't take outside lions. He's like, no, let's bring him in. And then to see what we know and how the story ends, this, I think it's going to add more dimension to his character. And I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be interesting. I have a lot of questions, a lot of things that I'm curious about. When did he start to feel resentment? How did he get his scar? What was the turning point that made Mufasa the Lion King and not him? What happened? Like, did everyone else just favor Mufasa and slowly they were like, oh no, he's got more of a kingliness about him? I don't know. I'm really, really interested now. And I'm, with some prequels and things like that, you do get a bit of like, oh, we get the backstory, you get some kind of more color to what we have known of the original story. But I think this is going to take it in a different direction, and hopefully one that is satisfying in terms of story as well. And it's interesting. I've even seen people be like, okay, I get it. Now I understand why he's this way, why he's that way. So even just from a bit of the trailer, people are already like, okay, I see, I understand. He wasn't just up there with the hyenas just being angry because he was just being angry. There was a bit more to it. Part of me really wants to see this animated. I know this is live action and it does look more, it looks a tinge more animated in terms of the characters and how they're interacting. They're not human, so they're not going to have facial expressions and things like that, but it does look a tinge more animated than maybe what we saw in the live action Lion King. But yeah, there is a part of me that wants to see this in cartoon form. It is what it is. I grew up from the Lion King, so that's what I know. But what do you think? Are you ready for a tragic villain arc for Scar? Is this what you were expecting? Were you thinking they were going to go in a different direction with the Mufasa film? I'm so curious to hear your thoughts and everyone else's. And I guess I'm most curious to see what the reception will be when it comes out in December. I think this one is going to be a one for all the family at Christmas time. It's coming out at, I guess, an opportune time, right, for people to go and see it together and kind of tying legacy together. So people that grew up with the original Lion King, people that are now growing up with the live action, people that are fans of the musical, everything, you name it, it's bringing all of that together. So it will be really interesting to see, A, how the story actually unfolds, B, the reception to it, and see what this means for the Lion King overall.
Disney dropped a new Mufasa trailer today, and I have questions.
Stray.
So according to this, Scar is the rightful heir to the throne. He met an orphan Mufasa, saved his life, and brought him back to be adopted by the royal family.
I have a secret, Mufasa. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother.
Don't get me started on that song, but ignoring that, they're apparently the best of friends growing up. Then they meet another pride of lions whose leader wants to become the one true Lion King or whatever.
There will be one Lion King.
And they fight them together, which that part, fine. We'll see what that is. But correct me if I'm wrong, this doesn't fit into the Lion King canon at all. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. You tell me. Of course, I'm going to watch the movie because it's Mufasa and I love the Lion King. Maybe that's why the trailer is so confusing, because they want everybody to have these questions and go see it. I am excited. I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm thoroughly confused.
And I'm confused too. Like, I'm really confused. I don't think anyone would have expected that revelation that they were not actually brothers, and Mufasa was a stray, adopted, and he became the Lion King, taking Scar's place. Although it provides a bit of clarity to why Scar is the way he is, why he hates Mufasa, hates his children or his child, and why he was just the villain in the story. But I still feel like that revelation was unnecessary. Like, the writers would have gone they would have gone another path, you know. But anyways, let me not say much until the movie is out and I watch it to properly understand. But I don't know, I really don't know how to feel, honestly. It was a shock. I felt shock, you know, when I saw the trailer, but it's fine. It's fine. What do you guys think? You know, do you think the prequel is going to be good? Are you expecting anything? Have you seen the trailer? You know, I would love to read your comments in the comment section. Leave a comment down below. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video.